Hey folks, thanks for joining us for this special announcement. I'm Bob Montgomery. I'm the Vice President and General Manager of On Media and the 2021 Heartball Chair. Now before we get to the announcement, I want to take a moment to recognize the impact that the COVID pandemic has had on our communities. Please know that our hearts are with you and your families during this very difficult time. And I also want to give a special thanks to all of the frontline workers for doing such a wonderful job keeping the heartbeat of Des Moines going. Now let's get to that special announcement. I'm excited to announce the Heart of Greater Des Moines campaign. Now what exactly is the Heart of Greater Des Moines campaign? Well, it's a year-round campaign, bringing the work of the American Heart Association to life in our community and culminating at the 2021 Heartball Experience. Speaking of the Heartball, I'm excited to share with you that this year's Heartball will be held on June 26, 2021, so we can throw away those winter coats and enjoy a truly wonderful night out. Now, we will, of course, continue to observe CDC guidelines to keep participants safe. Plus, we will host a digital experience in conjunction with the in-person experience as a celebration of the Heart of Greater Des Moines campaign. Now, let me tell you why I agreed to chair the Heart of Greater Des Moines campaign in 2021. Back in 2018, I was approached by the then chairperson, Josh Cook, who asked me if I would consider being on his executive leadership team. And to be completely honest, my initial reaction was, I don't know, I have a lot on my plate, I'm not sure I have time for this. But I did tell him I would give it some thought and get back to him. Well, I gave it a few days, and over the course of those few days, I realized that, hey, listen, my father had died of a heart attack at only 54 years old. My wife and I had lost a child shortly after birth due to some heart conditions and lung conditions that prevented that child from thriving. And obviously, that was more than just a gentle nudge to tell me, yeah, you should get involved. And so I said yes, and I got involved. The Heartball's history is to come together each year on a single night in February for a beautiful Heartball event. But now, because of the COVID pandemic, our community needs us to step up in an even larger way. So I am working with an incredible group of Des Moines leaders and volunteers who are all answering the call. And we're asking you to join us in a new year-round campaign that will have multiple engagement opportunities. And then we'll celebrate all of that at the Heartball Experience in June. One of the leaders that's helping us make an impact here in Des Moines has joined us today. It's my privilege to introduce Mr. David Stark. He is the President and Chief Executive Officer with Unity Point, and he's also the board chair for the American Heart Association here in Des Moines. David?
Thank you, Bob. We are honored to serve the American Heart Association in this capacity as we seek to expand the mission of the traditional Heartball, taking it beyond the table and bringing the incredible work and resources of the Heart Association to life in a tangible and meaningful way.
Right. This is where we come in. This year, we'll be putting a spotlight on reducing blood pressure and driving longer, healthier lives through CPR education.
We know that 40% of the patients who were hospitalized with COVID had some form of heart disease or stroke, meaning that our most susceptible neighbors are disproportionately impacted by these conditions. Equally important, those who survive COVID are now at greater risk of developing heart disease than they were previously.
By uniting our hearts, we can be a relentless force for a world of longer, healthier lives. This year, the Heart of Greater Des Moines campaign is focused on the struggles of our neighbors, the impact of our partners, and all of the hearts that we can improve by supporting the American Heart Association.
We have set an ambitious goal to raise $300,000 to help our fellow Iowans today and beyond the crisis. Think of all the hearts and lives we can help with these funds for such a time as this.
We are grateful to everyone who has supported the mission of the American Heart Association, and I would like to personally thank the incredible executive leadership team that's working with me. You'll see their names on the screen now. And thank you to everyone who joined us here on the call today. We hope that you were inspired and will join us to help the heart of Greater Des Moines.
Please visit heart.org/Des Moines and reach out to the AHA team to find out the many ways you can personally help heal the hearts of our community. Thank you for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you soon. Wishing you good health until then.